Wait, hello. It's December 12th, 2024. It's the second consecutive sword talk where we're not going to talk about swords. I promised you something very unique and different this time, something you've never seen before. No, it's not this. This is the full script of Tom Cruise movie, The Last Samurai. But this you can buy on eBay or any other place. But we are going to talk about The Last Samurai today. I said last time that I have something that's exceptionally unique. I've never seen before. You've never seen it before. It's always amazing. We try to outdo ourselves here on Sword Talk, and this time we actually have. All right. What it is in 2003, excuse me, Tom Cruise and Warner Brothers did a movie called The Last Samurai. Because an Oscar nomination is so important to a film, it's worth tens of millions of dollars. It's worth millions of dollars to get a nomination. It's worth tens of millions of dollars if you can win the award. What they did is they produced a very special, one-of-a-kind book for both the Academy and also for the Art Production Guild. They're the ones who do the nomination for technical awards. And to submit a production book is not unusual. It's to impress the Academy and the specialized guild, like, hey, this is a film worthy of the award. But what the Last Samurai people did is they went out of their way. They hired an outside consultant. They spent an obscene amount of money to produce this. Like I say, you've never seen anything like this before and never will again. It's been hermetically sealed in an airtight container for 23 years. And I have it. One of the nice things about doing this Sword Talk show is word seems to be getting out and people are contacting me. And I should start, again, these things are unrehearsed, as you can probably tell. I should start by thanking everybody. Everybody's just been really kind. I've been doing Sword Talk for about 2-3 years. But it only went out to a select number of people at the urging of my eldest son. I just released some of the most recent Sword Talks of the last 2 years and made them, quote, public on YouTube. So you can see it. And some of you have been sending the link to other people. Thank you very much. Also, since there are new people each time, go to CarmelSamuraiCompany.com, CarmelSamuraiCompany.com. Be sure to spell samurai correct. That seems to be everybody's problem. And that's my website. It doesn't include any of my antiques that I talk about on Sword Talk. It has to do with my project, The 8 Samurai. I don't put antiques on the website because they literally don't last more than 24 hours. We put them up here, we sell. Today, no antiques. Last time was the Pennsylvania rifle, remember? Nothing to do with samurai. This one is something, as I say, completely unique. And I'm going to show it to you because it's incredible. We are doing research on it. I have called the guild in LA. I've talked, well, doesn't matter who I talked to. They are doing the background research on it. I have people that know the Tom Cruise people. So we're working that out too. We actually have a friend in England who works in the movie business, and he has Tom Cruise's people on speed dial, believe it or not. Yeah. His company helped do a lot of the work for all the Harry Potter films, James Bond films, so on and so forth. So not me. I just happened to pick up the phone and be able to call people. So he's checking that out through that. So I'll have more to tell you in a future video. But let's go over it now. Let's talk about what this is. This was produced for the Academy to say, hey, look at what we did. I'm going to stand up and show you. The cover is bamboo. The whole thing is bamboo, vellum paper, silk, linen. It's absolutely gorgeous. The front, the Last Samurai title has been burned in. It's a Japanese style where they burn the wood. If you've ever seen that technique or know about that technique, this is obviously a light treatment. They do it when they do homes or floors or so on. Anyway, somebody paid homage to that by burning out and burning in the title. The Japanese kanji here means bushido, the code of honor. So what this book contains is page after page of explanations about the movie, about the scenes, and about the production. The photos in it, the explanation texts are on literally the finest vellum paper, beautifully printed. The photos themselves are extraordinary. I wish you could see them. They're almost 3D, exceptional quality. They're on bamboo paper and then on bamboo sheets on artboard. The first production was San Francisco. They list the production sites individually by section. This one was San Francisco. This flag of the 1850s was custom made for this book. It's done with an antique coloration, correct amount of stars for the period. It explains the first location. The book is filled with original sketch work, which the production team uses to then bring over to the team that builds or decorates the set. This was the set in San Francisco. I won't go into all of it. I just want you to get a kind of a flair for what this incredible piece is. This was in a church in San Francisco that actually was demolished by the 94 earthquake. Cruz and the production people actually restored the interior with permission to then use it in the film. The people who did this film, a lot of dedication to accuracy and so on. This is on silk and then mounted on double artboard. The red rising sun is hand painted. They use a nice chalky kind of paint that's very relevant to the style of Japan, especially of that era. Some more text on the next spot. This is actually a spot on the Warner Brothers lot that is normally called the New York Street, where they film a lot of the movies that they do set in New York. In this case, they redesigned it to look like downtown Tokyo. This particular shot is just incredible in quality. Again, it's on bamboo paper, backed with bamboo. It's one of a kind piece. Some more photos, some more sketches, some more explanation of the next scene. They explain, by the way, how this set was hand built using the specifications of the time period. I won't go into all of it, but extremely explicit. This part talks about the next scene, which I believe is the Emperor's Palace, if I'm doing this upside down, or the Governor's Office. The next production scene was Tokyo. This is the Imperial Chrysanthemum seal of the Emperor. This is all custom hand embroidered. Can you see that? Double matted on artboard. Some more of the vellum describing the next scene, which was in the Imperial Palace. The text really explains how they shot each scene, how they had to make accommodations for historical accuracy, what they did. The next production was, I believe this was Katsumoto's, this is Katsumoto's household. Again, more text about the background of the sketches of where it was filmed. This is actually on the Warner backlot where Gilligan's Island, for you old people like me, was filmed in Walton's Pond for the Walton TV series. They hand did his country home. Again, more explanation of the background of the next part. This was his summer home. Again, original sketches which are in and of themselves worthy of framing. That's the place they built for the scene. A lot of background on. I've actually been in this spot in Tokyo. This was the Samurai Village, which they created in New Zealand. And again, this section starts the New Zealand section. Again, the whole background of how they built the village. Did a lot of landscaping. They moved earth. It was incredible what they did to make this realistic and to do the filming of the panoramic scenes that the director wanted. Great photos. This was the battlefield, again, filmed in New Zealand, where Lord of the Rings was also filmed and released that same year. Won't go into all the rest of it. All of it is that like that and that quality. It did get nominated for its Oscar. It did not win. Unfortunately, that year was the year of the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. One of the great action-adventure stories of all time. So that was the luck of the draw. They were up against that, and The Lord of the Rings kind of swept the Oscars that year. But this is a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm doing the research on it. Write to me, and I'll update you if you want any other information on it. Next Sword Talk will be our Christmas special, and we'll talk about some new swords, some new antiques that just came in. So we're back to swords. But I did want you to see this and share this with you and the script. Isn't Sword Talk exciting? Seriously, keep watching. Tell your friends.